out the.
I'm not sure we would. I mean, we wouldn't. I'm not saying I'm not sure we would get the win. We wouldn't get the win. I'm not sure we would get 2 rounds. I would have to treat Bala like Aspas and just drop him. Sideshow is permanently dropping him guns.
Corner of the pillar there, the camera on the back of the site. The full stack into mid, but there is the trap wire potentially to
Okay, FPX on defense, GenG on attack.
Quick dart forward, not going to be getting the catch there onto the trap wire. So Autumn, he lurks into that one. Could get the reveal. Instead, we'll just spam across, but they clear out the wire. So Cam, Cypher, Util, all going to be taken away. We get ourselves now into a 5v5.
The hard retake.
Everybody untouched, life maybe getting tagged.
The hobby you still like for this.
0 point at the ready.
Hub has so much.
Whoa. Down Autumn, finding that kill now, looking for another one, but Meteor will be able to clean it up.
Does he get the smoke out? Yeah, it does get the smoke out. That's probably the difference here.
Going the way up GenG here on this opening pistol. Ayung the hunt at the ready, swing up the corner. Berlin going to be taken down. Ayung everything to do, but it's not.
I like how GenG did that. I think they knew that the Harvey Util would come in.
Yeah,
That
was nice.
And FPX is playing full
You got
retake
that smoke
here
off
the
just in
rip.
time as
As
well.
soon
It's
as
pretty
Autumn
good.
gets identified,
2-1 for the
backs into
pistols,
market.
chat. For people that
GenG
watch the
just takes that
pistols,
open space,
keep
so
track of the
good at
pistols.
post plant.
2-1.
Both of these teams, obviously on Lotus, extremely efficient
Last pistol now,
in their
obviously.
post plants. FPX
Thank you, by the way.
12 and 12
Keep
on
sake.
Lotus
Appreciate the super chat, man.
GenG 9 and 10.
And Jackdaw as well with the
Seems like
prime.
hard
Thank
to
you
game
for
here.
the 22
Just
months,
getting that
man.
plant down,
What happened here? Dude, you missed an
trying to prevent
absolute
your
banger
opponents on the
game.
other side not be able to.
Well, an absolute
Some
banger
Guardians,
map.
a
The
Bulldog,
game's still going.
I must wait a moment.
and there's the Phantom for texture. Be able to
Okay,
grab
they
it,
are
hold
allowed
up
2 deaths.
towards the
Nope, that's a
blades.
lie. They're allowed
Full
1
on.
death. Dude, they go for a
Ace swing, but
4-1.
FPX is reading
4
it.
rifles,
Stacking
1
some
death
players
allowed.
Right on the site.
A little bit risky.
In decent position. Don't have any flashes available here from Life. There's that classic in hand, but Paranoia is at the ready. Multiple
But with
players
how
gonna
they're
be
playing
spotted.
it,
Texture
not too
claims the
risky.
First one, gives himself a second, looks for a third, has to dash away. Swing out though. Munchkin able to go ahead and put an end. Taeyong.
There's the 1 death.
But they're though from the games that
That'll
I've
be clean up.
watched of the
One
Chinese
player
teams,
down.
I'm not a huge fan of how they
Weapons
approach
overall
defense in
Juggled
general.
over here to Meteor. And that will be GenG starting things off 2-0. Fairly
Yeah,
clean
I get what you're
fashion.
saying.
Yeah, just FPX seeing if they could.
I
Like, I think it was a
GenG
bit of a
little off
thing
guard, but
in, if I can say it, in CS. Like I feel like Chinese teams were very good on attack, but they were never really the best on defense. And it kind of seems like it translates a little bit into this as well. Like their comp is, like they can do what they need to do on defense with this comp, but they're doing it on hard mode.
Yeah.
They could just have a universal comp, whereas like this comp seems to be better suited for attack.
That's
And
true.
I would say their Lotus comp also is probably better suited for attack.
I think that sums up FPX in general, though. I feel like every time I watch their comp, I'm like, well, this is great on attack. This one, like, especially when I'm the Icebox comp, when you're just looking at the Claw of Descended on defense.
Oh, yeah.
Meteor there takes him down to 38.
Like the setups don't fill you with confidence. It's like individuals winning them and stuff.
Oh, exactly. And I mean, it was, happened on Lotus. Right? It was all individual, really, until
Yeah.
till the end, till the OT, where they actually did fight together and just made it work.
Push up through tiles. Locky just gonna take a couple pot shots with that Guardian as Lysor. TPing across, gets himself over in towards elbow. Munchkin hearing this now, realizing it. Also spots him there for brief for the moment.
Oh,
There's
he
a
was
swing at the
not
time
ready
from
for the
Life. Absolute
second
perfection.
for the
Gets
second
punish.
person
That's
here.
Munchkin now dead.
Great bait and switch there between those two players. Now GenG's gonna make a go over towards this A site. Pings come out to worry about the player towards the left-hand side. Smoke comes down. One-way setup.
One way this.
GenG has in response.
Don't have those flashes anymore from Munchkin to try to open up this angle, so
I
I can't even
know.
comment on that because I'll say something like
out a little bit more, but
yes
now
or
it's gonna be
no,
Cloppers.
but then
This
Boo will
is
be
just
like,
rushing
yeah,
their
I've done
way
that for
forward.
ages.
Yeah, yeah. And
I just feel like I've
playing-
not really seen that either.
I've never seen that. On the little sign. Okay, that's a great way of doing it, man. Got double armor rebuy, 1 gun rebuy, not enough damage. They pretty much have 2 buy rounds in a row, even if they lose.
Yeah, holding a pretty similar angle to the eco round. And able to just shut GenG out of this
Convincing.
one. Lysor, when FPX has needed him, he's come up huge so many
Oh,
times.
man.
He did it on Lotus previously.
That was actually sick.
Finds a 3K for himself. He may not be
I saw, yeah,
lighting up the
he went big in the
scoreboard, but
first
he
buy
is
rounds
clutch
as
as
well.
heck
Didn't he win the
for this
bonus?
squad.
Even the bonus last time as well.
3K clutch.
Was.
Hang back for a little bit.
Chill out.
Put up some good util.
Yeah.
Let the rest of the team thrive.
So wins him the first buy here.
Now 0 point, just going to be noting 1.
You can see this high tide just causes so much hesitation in GenG. They're not really wanting to do much, you know, worried about a potential push out, maybe a tiles crunch, things like that.
Okay, so these people can't buy next.
Peeks out wide enough, but doesn't
Right.
get punished for it.
It's enough on GenG, but it's not enough on
Much,
FPX.
given that he could just end up anywhere else on the map.
Bit of map control for middle. I say a bit, not too much.
Stagger into the one-way over at A. Keep the information out of GenG's hands. All they know about really was where life was, but that was a while ago. Drone maybe spotted out Lysor.
I like this though, like they camera here and they only show with the camera. They jet dash on top of the normal trip that should be here.
Into the cyber cage. Autumn just on the opposite side here. Clover's gonna be coming through.
Oh,
Flash
my
gonna be good.
eyes.
Life can't drag it across though. Managed to find one, but Ion and
Okay,
Autumn
it's all good.
getting kills as well. 2 players now left here from GenG. Karen able to find the headshot. Autumn gonna be taken down.
It's a
Still the
2v4 at
man
its
advantage very
peak.
much here for the side of FPX. Sees no connection, just a fragment here for the post-plant util. Karen, a couple TPs to try to get himself out of a bad spot, but he doesn't do it fast. Munchkin's going to be taken down, so now that fragment does not matter. Karen holding here at main.
And it's not a good plant to spam. So low anyway.
Scenes from the likes of Mind Freak in this very position, but he doesn't have the angle.
And they have a cove.
Spray him off of this defuse. The push up, he gets 2, but the defuse is going to be held.
Good damage though, but
maybe an ace in a loss if he were to swing out.
I don't really have comment
With
for
5
that,
HP.
but he did it yesterday as well, so
And he
maybe
does.
it is
FPX
a thing he likes to do,
themselves
just
now
sending.
tied up at 2-2.
And it's so tricky to understand where FPX is going to be coming at you from, not just because of the smokes, but because of the Yoru as well. Autumn here, reading the positioning, the repositioning of Texture very nicely. A win out in mid for Ion. Ion again, besting Munchkin. I mean, Karan, he's still dialed in, he's still snappy. But he needs a little bit of help. It's so tough with that high tide. This time, a little bit different. They're putting it deeper in to try to take control of B main. Meteor, though, gonna disrespect it, try to push ahead of it.
okay, they go for
Somebody
honestly it's not too bad with the force at all. They got the plant down that helped them a lot.
the edge there
Camera taken
of
out.
Autumn.
Guardian
Autumn gonna have to remove
missing
that
like a
dart.
shock dart. About it.
Dart removed, camera cleared. Drone spotting 1. We know that there's another, given that the door gets tapped. Double presence
So same thing
confirmed
over
in market. It
towards
looks like
mid.
GenG,
They clear mid.
They fancy those odds.
Right, the question mark for the
They're looking
defense.
for this B hit. Gonna try to crunch through market. Was Texture detected? Nope, door's closed, so absolutely not.
Prowler though, that's gonna check for him, and that's gonna give it away. Now spotted, entry up over the top, looks for the shot, and Paranoia time.
Okay, and I mean, Life has 4 people that he can body shot here. This guy's in a world of trouble.
Around left-hand side here.
Wow, he's so confident.
Side pillar. As looks for the shot. Texture gonna be taken down to 45, but the kill is gonna be found now. Neural theft invested from Meteor. It's the pin
30
reveal.
seconds left.
Spotting them all out. Life
Spike planted.
nearly taken down.
Cutting through.
13 health remaining. Sets up for that gate crash. Munchkin wanting to push, nearly gets the catch timings.
3 people
sends
here?
out the Paranoia. Crashes
Oh
across
my
both
God.
bullets. No one there to really capitalize on that.
Yeah, Knife gives them good info, and they now know where everyone is because of the Omen Flash.
Holding a wide angle. Lysor looks for it, can't quite find it. Meteor able to find it. Texture gets himself a 3rd. There's nothing more that Life can realistically do here. Just looks for any kind of exit frags that he can potentially get. Now the double shot sent. Has to go over to the classic. Looks for the right click, but it's going to be Texture who takes him down. 4K
Right, not
here
too bad.
from GenG's Jet as they will
The
retake
Fatal,
lead.
he just wanted to clear all the
I love
market.
the way that GenG uses the information game.
Wanted to know if he
in their
they just
own
wanted to clear all the
advantage.
market.
They
So
take
that
control
was
of
that.
mid. Okay, they get the Paranoia to set up Texture on the entry. Then they're going to get the Neural Theft. They dodge the Nightfall. Everything is under their control. They know
Had a
where
teammate there? No, just he was there.
FPX is at
They had
almost
a
all times.
Yoru
After
on
the
this
execute
angle,
comes
and then
through.
he was there. That was about it.
And it's a great read from GenG, understanding the tendencies of this FPX squad. And they're able to take so much space. I love the way that Meteor challenges B main there off that high tide, uses his camera so he can look up and
I'm out
over a
already.
little
I think
bit
that's so
down
fine.
into it. And Autumn just kind of sticks around to get some info.
Want to still make sure they have good money.
That opens up just enough space that GenG says.
I feel
we
like,
can now make this beat
especially
crunch
when
in.
you look at the
Let's lock and load.
When you look at the
There's
harbor
no feeling that
there.
this timeout is just simply going to be another. We need to be a bit more aggressive, guys.
Yeah, you reckon?
I think so. I think they're just giving them a bit too much of B lobby like market. They're not really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
they
when you
never
have a
really-
harbor you have double smoke, so you can cut off like so much info.
Yeah, I
Fight
think
for
they're
a bit
going to
heavier.
be way more aggressive because they're getting A control for free on defense here, so like they just need to be stronger.
Like set up a smoke deep somewhere behind enemy lines, and then he'll dimensional drift and stop in that smoke and then flash you from behind. Things like that.
Oh,
that
we got a lot of ults.
really difficult for teams to handle in the heat of the moment.
It's a big buy round, right? It's
Doesn't
timeout
have it.
before.
Had in the previous round,
If
but
they lose it,
real
they have to
opportunity
eco,
try
so trying
utilize
to
it. Let's see if it comes into
prevent
play
them
here,
from
as we
getting
don't have
ecoed.
buys across
The one that
board
goes off
for
the
side of
roof that
FPX.
hits, yeah.
It's all going to be reinforced with just half armors, though.
Only the Prowler.
I like this though. So Autumn placed his triple late, so maybe the shock was for this one and they placed it late.
Man, gonna be coming
Got
through.
3 people on site though.
Swing out of the smoke, and Munchkin is able to take the fades head off. Flash coming through. Lightsword playing decent.
Oh,
anti-flash
that's
ship,
so
Munchkin finds another
good
one on the
from
entry onto the side
Texture.
proper.
Nice entries from GenG,
Yeah.
but no cohesion at all from FPX on A. Like
The-
the way they're playing it is not good.
The Yoru is just behind the smoke the whole time as well, right? Unless you
Yeah,
do the
he's
TP trick.
He did TP into market from top middle, but like
Okay.
they're playing one-on-one on either side. It's just
but there's nothing more that he can do.
they
They
can't
didn't-
play together.
The rest of
Yeah,
his
yeah, they
team,
didn't really do anything at the
6 feet
beginning.
under. GenG looking to move up now 4-2. Texture, however, looking for this kill. Waiting for Berlin to come creeping back in. He does so. Weapon not going to be retained.
It's huge. GenG able to find some confidence, find their
FPX tries to
groove.
play 2 individuals sometimes, yes.
And I don't mind at all.
That's pretty much what Webb is saying on their defense. It just feels like it is just them on defense. It just feels like the rounds they win is just individual performance. They don't play off each other enough. Like they don't have like setups that you see as like 1-2, like you go, then I go, then I go again. Or it's like flash into here. It's just a lot of individual. Okay, FPX coach tried to make sure this didn't happen by doing the timeout, but honestly, GenG did great to change this up. And Texture just making sure they updrafted to
Texture finding life, looking for Berlin, but Berlin
That's
with a partial shot will be able to play off
a
that
little
setup
bit of damage done to make that an
Kill
easier
comes
shot.
through.
Texture did great to move the crosshair up to make sure that no matter what he got traded.
Cuts his way over towards tiles. The paranoia as well, but now pop flash out of the smoke. The push coming in. Pivot over to the
Surprised
side.
they want to fight
Looking
that.
for one. Autumn able to find him. Finds himself a second. And now
Really
Spike is gonna
surprised
be
they wanted
robbed.
to fight this.
That's 2v2. Weapons potentially able to be recovered. It's Charon. Not going for the shots there. Ends up backing away. He does have his ult in
Yeah,
play,
he's
though,
got
so
Omen
while
ult,
we have
so
Meteor lurking forward, getting himself over
Did-
to the Nova. TP's just going to come through to pick this up. Objective
Did
now in
the
their hands.
camera
Meteor
spot
creeping
this?
down into market.
Feels like it
Finds the
might have,
first.
or they at least
Suspects the
knew because of the
second.
trip that was
Sets up cages
broken.
on either side, but Ion continues to push forward. Trapwire, however, finds him. The jig is up. And now he is crunched between these two players.
Bro, I'm surprised they wanted to fight so heavy at middle there,
tough for
GenG.
Ion. Just trying to
I think you
figure
kind
out
of
exactly
feel
where
like
they went,
you.
using the haunt, but
I think it's so easy to get
Meteor about to get
trapped
line of
into
sight.
wanting to fight mid
Takes
because
him a
it's
little
like
while.
it should
Nearly
be a
loses
decent
his
fight,
life,
but
but finds the kills all the same.
I mean even we do it sometimes.
GenG
We just get overexcited and
continuing
fight
onward,
towards
now
mid.
up by
But
3.
it's just beautiful.
That was the first map,
I mean, I
unbelievable.
like the attempt here from the side of FPX, but GenG
There's
has
another
the
one
winning
running
advantage,
for a smoke.
frankly.
against
I mean,
pistols.
FPX
and,
Yeah, that's the one
Marshmalls.
that I hate.
That flash from Munchkin.
The send it
He
through
steps
smoke
out, there's
against
3
Eco.
players watching him with those classics. And the Marshall able to shut them down. Texture.
The thing is, I have no point of reference.
No, I don't know what he's talking about.
No idea what that was,
That was just
but that's Texture.
calm down, maybe. I don't know.
Lysor, aggressive TP
Hey,
forward.
Jill Strat.
Does manage to find one before getting traded out there by Meteor.
Arstrap?
For the shots.
KO
Under
flash
Fury,
over the
second
neon
one,
swing.
Not able to get that connection.
Yeah,
Life survives,
kind of.
45 HP.
You take this from another team, or did you guys come
After
up with?
a bit of a pacey start, it looks like we will just slow things down a bit more here.
To be honest, a lot of things that we like
Girl Theft Hunter's Fury
find
combo.
or make
Still
isn't
not a bad start for
made
FPX.
on like Battlefront or anything. Like it would just be a case of like someone will have a flash or a bit of utility that they have, and we'll just try and combo it with something else. So like I think Mini Blue is just saying like I can take it, I can go fast, like I can swing. And then Patty was like originally when it was Patty, he was like I have this really good pop flash.
Oh,
So
okay. Hey,
they
that's
just
cool.
combo it, and like it's just things that the players make on their own.
Pretty
Pretty sick.
get punished by it. Is looking for the C's. He manages to
Most of
avoid
the things that we have now are solutions to problems that we had originally.
Bro,
5
he's
HP
a
remaining on him, but still
lunatic.
damage dealt, giving his team
He's so
solid
fun to watch
advantage.
because he is an absolute
Here's the TP,
lunatic.
and he's in a deep enough position to get the punish. Takes him down
2v3?
catching anybody, but now
Oh, that's
all
a
three
nightmare.
invested. Here's a reckoning comes
Yeah,
through.
Texture
Munchkin
has to
gonna be
do
stunned
everything
up.
here.
Tries to get himself in behind the box. Texture has to pull off the angle. Can't continue
This
to
guy's
defend Munchkin.
wrecked.
Cannot find any value. It's all on Texture, and he will
Ooh,
get
nice
out
shots,
of it.
bro.
Ion claims the last two. And FPX not gonna allow for GenG to get too far
Not too
ahead.
bad with 3 of them
Yeah,
surviving
this
as
is-
well.
What's so hard to read about FPX is you never know exactly if there's smokes or not at the beginning of the round. If that high tide comes out, what they're going to do on the back of it. This trap wire, maybe just a little bit deeper than previously set up is my suspicion there. And why it caught Locky off guard. Maybe just unconsidered. But that reckoning's so impactful on a site like A. So much space that it can clear for you and make it so difficult to get yourself set up in those first plants.
Why was it in
You
slow-mo?
don't really have much in the way of mollies to work with. And you've got
That's
four-man
sick.
stack here.
And we go
Push,
fast with
blades
this
are
one.
out for Texture.
And
He's
these
up and
two
over.
are wrecked
Cannot
on
find the
site,
kill.
right?
It's a little bit of damage there from the friendly fragment.
Oh,
Not
no
gonna
one
fall
else
in
followed
meantime.
up the
Ion
jet.
able to find that one. The reveal coming through. Munchkin able to find Lysor. Does strike him down. Life creeping
Massive
around the back.
Joe.
Texture reading it, but Snappy with the readjustment is
Whoa.
Life. Finds him. Munchkin caught off
Bro,
guard.
how do
from
they
the
win
flank.
some of these
Berlin
Joes?
comes away with that kill. Now
Yeah,
locked
I'm
in.
not sure. It's kinda
Pressure
tilting
on
me.
all angles. Only is able to find the one. Autumn takes him down. Now it's all on Meteor. Still working his way over towards the site. The haunt.
Hey,
and
that's
elbow
so
revealing
good.
Nothing. The cyber cage there on the setup to push forward. The defuse held the half.
Oh,
Flash coming through. He finds the shot. He tucks back. Swing out.
Damn,
Meteor
bro,
cannot
it's a
make it
close
happen.
round. He saves
Close
them
but no
again. There's nice
cigar.
shots from him.
Ion
Been hitting consistent good shots.
brings
Dude,
them
that kill
now
from
within one
Life
round
was
to tie things
unreal.
up.
I mean,
Very
Meteor
nice
doing
try.
his darndest.
I couldn't be less of a fan of how they're
Absolutely
playing A though.
phenomenal stuff
Like,
here from
they
FPX
need to
again.
change that, or GenG will just keep on abusing it.
They're doing a great
The
job
two players just
getting
not
these
helping
retakes
each
to go
other.
now.
Yeah, there's just
So
no
difficult on
synergy at
Lotus.
all.
A lot easier for them this time around, and it helps when Life's hitting shots like that. Absolutely ridiculous. Berlin finds a great time to swing. Take out Munchkin behind Gen. Able to isolate some of these fights are FPX. Able to keep GenG.
It's kind of like how they're playing
where
with
they're
the
gonna be
Euro. They
coming
don't
from.
have that guy that,
Now
like
you got
the
the
third
op
guy with them
for
to
Life
even make it work.
towards
Like
mid.
you
Yeah.
can
Pinned
set
out.
something up like the info from Fate,
By
then
GenG.
blind, and then you could have
Smoke to
someone
try to cover
fighting
it,
with
but
it.
Life just steps
You could
ahead
have
of
the
it.
Euro fighting with it, but
Oh, a rare miss.
And he
still,
gets out.
there's nothing really there. I think it's mainly like
Himself out to safety with the gate
because the
crash.
Euro is there, they can't do it that much.
Now looks a re-peek over by Market, and he will be able to get his target this time around.
Euro is better at just
Oh,
being like
yeah.
Does
roaming
fall.
around rather than being deady towards the air.
1 for 1 thus
Yeah,
far.
yeah, makes sense.
Meteor waiting to see if anyone comes creeping
Cage
forward,
three.
sends out the cage, and
Oh
the
my
spray across
God.
Autumn just catches him. How does he keep doing it?
He's got phenomenal game sense.
Oh, this is kind of
Just
nice though,
absolutely
being the one way.
Understands
We have
what
a
his
prowler
opponents
to
are
clear
trying
this.
to do
No
and when.
prowler to clear this. When do they
So
fade out?
beautifully.
Munchkin.
Wow.
Oh, Lysor pulls off that angle for just a brief moment, gives Munchkin time to try to line things up, and now Ion here finds one. Nightfall at
But
the
they
ready,
did
sends it.
not expect
Look at
this
the
guy
catch. I do
here.
believe at least up to one, but now he's going to be taken down. The Haunt going to be cleared out. Life arrives on the side. Headshot
Yeah.
found. Munchkin dead. It's all on Karen in the 1v2.
TP.
He can't hear a damn thing. He's got his TPs at the ready.
Oh, what's going on?
Where they're
Oh,
at.
what's going on?
Sound now. Back for him, but how do you try to isolate? Angle just being watched as Life creeps forward, leading the charge. Smoke now going to be coming through. Life swinging around the
Uh-oh.
back, the op shot, not connecting. Karen finds a headshot. Pivots back over the cyber cage. In play.
Damn,
Oh,
nicely done from
good to
Autumn.
close
Dude,
it
how many
out.
1v1s are they
Even
winning?
1v1s.
We're tied at 5-5.
Yeah.
Unbelievable game
They're
sense
just kind of
from
getting
Autumn.
bed up by the individuals, it feels like.
Using that
Yeah.
cyber cage to perfection.
Dude, they
Little
that's
bit of
so
an
funny
interesting
over towards A. The
change up
Omen
here
holds
where
the
you
angle,
would expect
and
that
just
they
because you would
lead
expect
up
normally that
towards
it's just
late.
one person holding
And
on their
then
own, they
the
had
Cypher's
no
gonna be
idea
the
the
one that
fade was
pushes in
close.
towards Gen.
Yep.
Life tries
Like
to
the
fool
teamwork
Karen a
isn't
little
there.
bit
They're
by
playing
being
so
the one to push up.
individual that it's
Letting Autumn
catching
hold the other
GenG
side.
off.
I mean, it obviously works, right?
Karen's
The
able to
style
get
is
the better
got them
of
this
him.
far, but
Just a few
it,
missed shots
it's
for
not
Life.
fundamentally
This
sound.
would have been a lot
Yeah,
easier
yeah.
for FPX,
But it doesn't
to
have to be.
honest.
Like, I'm not gonna
Right,
sit there and
that's
bash
gonna
them
bring
too
out a
much. Like,
timeout for
That's the
GenG.
thing
That's now,
in this
yeah.
game, yeah. I don't think
Life
always
still
have
maybe
to.
a little frustrated the opening shot whiff. But yes, timeout called here from GenG. As both teams collect 5-round wins for themselves. It's all advantage. very much here for the side of FPX. That dimensional
The
drift
op
back
shot, yeah,
online. The
nice.
neural theft in play. Lysor as well. And that from the shadows.
That gives you so much ability
I
to
think
control
Texture had so much
information
extra
gain
money
and
this
chaos. I
round, he
mean,
might go for
we've
a
seen
hero
that
or
they've been
something.
disciplined
But
with that dimensional drift. They haven't
maybe
done
they
any,
just forced buy in general.
fast
Yeah,
trickery with
loss
it,
bonus
try to
is
use it
high.
off the rip, try to create some disruption. Maybe that's what they're going to go for here. You can use that first, wait that out, try to get as much value out of it as you can, and then go for the neural theft after. Munchkin does have his ult though, does have the null command. So there's maybe a world where he can sort of outguess FPX and kind of take those ults away from them.
Because I
long
don't
enough
even
to
know
get a
how
plant
many
out,
rounds
get
FPX needs.
into those post-plant
Their attack
setups.
looked great,
Maybe
but
finally
I am
come
worried
through,
about
but
the
FPX
Cypher
doing such a good
util.
job with these timings, keeping it so uncomfortable for
It'll
GenG.
come down to the have they
Allows
looked at it
them
and have they
any
tried to
breathing
fix it?
room
If not,
once they get to
Yeah.
a site.
But how do you, how do you,
constantly swinging at them
I still don't know how
right
you,
after the plant comes down,
like,
and making it
comfortably
so
break
difficult.
the Cypher util.
you could get creative with the Cove, I
Set up
think,
over
but
Yeah,
then
just
you're using the Cove
Over
to...
the
Cove
top
leak
block
out on
here,
one
looking
side
to
and
see
just
if there's
shoot.
any forward presence here.
Yeah, and they could
Nothing
maybe
spotted,
use
though.
Omen Smoke, clone, and actually have some cover to break it when they come out.
Oh,
but
poor
I
Balin.
mean, fully blinded up and still
Still not ideal.
He still gets a kill. It's Resible though. Resible, and they get it off, no one close in.
5-member strong. But Autumn just
What?
through the box, takes out Texture. Lucky at the same time, however.
Dude, they're
there's five
fast
Lysor, and that
behind
opens up the
this
B-side.
trip here though, but they know that the Yori's pushed behind. Yori on his own.
Comes out of this one, has the op and life gets the
Damn,
shot.
bro, and he distracts so
Lucky
much
can
that they
really
get
take him
double,
down, now it's
and he's
all Garrett
behind
once
it. They're gonna
more.
think he's on site. They're not gonna think he's being main
This time
again.
has full HP, but the neural theft comes through. We go ahead and confirm
It's
his
so
position, and
sick,
Life is
man.
creeping in from the flank.
Life is
Gets the
immense.
shot,
It's
FPX
so
get the
good.
lead.
He takes the
brilliant
It's
TP
entertaining
with the
Valorant.
op.
It's not boring, it's
Uses
definitely
the
not
dimensional
boring.
drift,
It's so
throws the
sick,
fake
man.
out, then TP's the hell out of there, and lets Ayong swing in. And
Having a
take two.
Yoru that is like just a
brilliant
lunatic
maneuvering,
is so
great
fun.
util combinations,
Oh, it is,
And
it
then
is.
after this, you have the neural theft to confirm.
Yeah, they focus so
Unbelievable.
The
heavy
mini
on
boost
him.
and more of
That
the
is so
restrained type of
good.
viewers, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy is honestly mental.
Stuck in a bad position.
You can see like the comms coming
you
in
have
of just we
normally
gotta
from
If you
clear
want to
this
get the most
guy.
out of Euro, you have
pretty good
to
opportunity
have
to
no
make it
idea what you're
difficult for
doing,
your
but do it
opponents.
anyway.
GenG messed up a little bit here because the
With that
trip got
flank angle
broken
taken,
and they knew that
You're able
Yoru
to
was
come
here,
through. Meteor
so
does have his
it's
neural theft. Ob still
for
in
them
the
to
hands
tunnel
off
vision
Life.
so much on the
Big
Yoru was
ults
a definite
invested.
mistake.
Can
Maybe there was a
GenG
better
swing
timing
this
that we
back
saw
to
and
a
it
6
was
to 6?
just didn't we didn't
Such a
see it on
good
the
start to
replay.
this
But
half. FPX
dude, 6 rounds and they lost
absolutely
pistol. Like
fueling
FPX
themselves these last
are
couple
looking
rounds.
great. They won a lot of
Little bit of a cascade.
Texture,
Try to work past
matches
this or
though.
close. So let's see. GenG's maybe going to try to contest top mid here. See if they can find some space, find some value.
Breaking onto the door, Paranoia for the entry here over towards Bulba. Turn in the
I
meantime,
know
able to find one. Reveal now going to be
That
coming
was a
down and
very
instantly
nice round.
Kills found across the board. Life also eliminated. His Texture maybe getting ready to do battle. Getting the read here. The rotation through defender spawn. TP forward, that will be heard, and Ayong will get caught. Hunter's Fury even getting committed
is a
there
nice
last round.
split.
Why the hell not? 6 to 6. We are tied up at the half.
Switching sides.
Been the match that keeps on
Still
giving.
feel like FPX did incredibly well, and with what we saw
Finding the
last
open
time,
space
their
in mid,
attack looked really
able to
strong,
punish it,
but their whole
catching
comp
Autumn in his camp.
can't
Not expecting
comfortably
that push through there
break
that
Cypher
quickly.
trips.
And then GenG
And
just
it's something that
flooding
yesterday,
together, laying off
was
each
it
other.
yesterday?
Texture
No,
waits
the
in
day
back,
before that
takes
I
him
was looking
down.
at, and it's they should have got
Alright.
punished
Very solid
heavier over
round to go
towards
ahead and
B
close
for
things
that
up.
trip
Tied up at
that is
6 to 6,
in the
but
doorway.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Life in our Omen player moment.
Hello， 大家好，我是方 Mars Life， 感受非常开心能够在家乡门口赢下世界赛首胜。其实内心有点小小的紧张，因为毕竟在就是自家门口打比赛，输了就很难看嘛，对不对？对，还是扛住了压力，对，然后主要是对没有辜负的那种感觉，在内心是和对方的 C Net 是对位的，然后但是他选的是解封，我选的是一个木蝶的，就是会害怕自己就是对位不过他，但是后面心态转变过来之后，就其实还好了很多，对，就会像平常比赛一样就轻松了很多。
This is where they kind of get in trouble sometimes when they go a little bit too aggressive, but this time it might be the key to their success. Lysor in a 1v2, down to a 1v1, lands the shots!
如果我们能够就是进入到8强、4强，以及对，就是会对我 个人是真的意义很大，包括对我们整个 FunPlus 意义很大，因为就是那种努力了很久，终于能够得到回报那种感觉，所以说还是蛮期待。我个人不是喜欢说没有发生就是不切实际或者说是说大话的人，但是我只想说，我们虽然说比其他赛区晚起步很久，但是我们的学习能力以及成长能力是大家能看到的，所以说我们会成长的，让你们可。
That's sick. I mean, it's already starting to happen.
Not wanting to lose here on home soil. Was able to find the victory.
If Liggy says his team struggles with trips one more time, insane. Did you see this other game? They were walking into the trip with Classics breaking it. That's how they dealt with it last time. They would clone it, then they wouldn't break it. And then they would run into it again. And then they would crouch walking into it, trying to break it close to the Classic. Oh, they literally struggled. Like, they literally struggled. The comp in theory doesn't struggle. You can have Prowler that breaks it, you can have this, you can have Cove, you can shoot it. But they struggled last time. Let's see if they struggle again. Okay, raid boss on life as well, and he is having, I mean, he's looking deadly, so... Buys the armor, gets dropped the ghost.
Tailwind very quickly. Himself out the safety now rotates around here to the front of B. Grab the orb, life, just wanting to try to build up for this dimensional drift as quickly as he can. Sneak up into the smoke, but does he suspect?
Yeah, and he's like, well, obviously they're going to be playing the trip against us. Goes close, doesn't hit the trip.
Oops.
Ooh, that is...
Probably a massive sigh of relief when he realizes there's no trap there.
Yeah.
Be very well aware of what his position's going to be, and in fact, they are pinging it out now. Wall going to be coming
That was a giant error.
Playing here.
Having that shot there.
Well, but Meteor lurking
Shout out to Meteor disrespecting the smoke in the middle. That is an incredible recon.
The ping comes across, and Munchkin gonna be able to find himself 3.
Yeah, that was a straight up clean round. We got 2-2 for pistols.
Yeah, even though a little bit of a misclick there from Texture, still able to get into good positions are the rest of GenG. Kind of suspecting that there was going to be the wrap through mid. Meteor catches Life. Again, trying to get deep in enemy lines. That's something Life loves to do. Usually he's going to do it off the utility of the Yoru, but this time around just went for a walkabout and got caught. And the rest of GenG there able to get the spot in the market, start knocking him down. Munchkin clean with the ghost. It's a high tide to take some mid
Okay, what do we
control.
got for the buy?
Gonna send out the gate crash towards
Dude,
tiles.
how do they...
Everybody from
How's this
FPX
team?
here.
How does team buy 5 rifles, 4 rifles, 1 pistol, 1 attack?
Anticipating
Then for their eco,
could be
they
some
buy
pressure
3.
from top mid, but
They buy
high
1
tide,
marshal,
no
1
context,
rifle,
Decides
and
to
then
back
3
off,
pistols. Like, it's good to get the... I get what they're doing for the bonus to be a full buy, but such
Yeah, I don't
a
think it's
polar
wrong.
opposite.
Does he repeat? Of course he does.
I just wouldn't have a guardian, to be honest.
Yeah.
Take it away from him. Makes him a lot
If they
more
get
vulnerable.
onto the site and they're retaking with
Getting
that,
corralled upon here.
it's less than ideal.
Sends out that shot, just trying to stave them off, and it looks like
I guess the
FPX will
Guardians...
start to back away.
I mean, they seem to be sticking someone with the Guardian the whole time.
Himself now eating quite a bit
It's
of
a very good
damage.
gun, yeah, just
Spams
can't be
across
tricky.
into the high tide,
Yeah.
managing to find that
Freaking
second
aim
kill.
with it.
And now it is all on Life. Texture here on the hunt. Spots him, no scopes him.
Pretty
It's
strong.
flawless.
We crushed them.
As GenG will move up by 2.
yeah.
And I'll do this in a
Good control
backfired?
from GenG.
Yes. Yeah, I
Giving
remember
up
that.
much. And even though FPX tries a little bit of trickery off
Okay, well, they get the first big buy runs, and it's
Texture
nice
good enough
because
with
of
the
their buy
Marshall.
that they did.
Doesn't make too big of a difference. They're able to just hold down mid very
They always
nicely
full
with
eco
those
and attack.
ghosts.
It might just be a read
Now,
for them. Yeah, it
couple
might be that.
Guardians, 3 rifles, 4 GenG.
I'm trying to remember if
coming
I've
into
seen
this
them do it
bonus
before or
round.
not. Okay, bonus
Of
is
course,
basically a
early
buy round.
B main control is Meteor. All by himself, though. Expecting an A hit. Our 3 members of GenG, so just waiting this out. Our FPX, though. Haunt
That's
trying to
so
clear
sick.
mid.
He was literally waiting for that.
Setting up the trap wire.
And then is he waiting for another shock?
He's
That's
thinking
so
about it,
funny.
at least wanting to maybe play a
He's like,
game
well,
games here as he just continues
didn't
to set
happen.
these up.
Only the 1 shock.
Texture staying put, not looking to go super aggro here, it would seem. Drifts across to the opposite side.
So much faith.
So smoke over towards middle, and in the round before, this pistol, they disrespected it. In this round, straight up drone cleared all of middle. Now they can go reinforce over towards here. We got trip, we got early info, we got everything over towards B, so we can have a 3-person stack on A with one watch in middle.
This is what makes FPX so good. They bait out the paranoia there.
This is just gonna be a strong hold. This was I don't know what they used to push this guy off.
Yep. Ready. Waiting with the shock dart. Does send that one
Holy.
through. Looks like damage. Not going to be caught, though. But able to avoid that.
Sneeze for ages, man. Doing great.
Wall comes through. High technically available here.
3 people. It's a strong hold.
Trying to hold the line. Gets a little bit of damage across. Catches that fake out, but also catches Berlin. Kill found. Push forward. Coming in. Dash over. Texture.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Hold up. 15 seconds.
To just deliver.
They just go in fast. Life super low HP.
2v3. Life gonna be taken down. Meteor able to just go ahead and finish it
Yeah, and they didn't really do any pressure here, so it was literally the 1-1-3.
I thought the FPX have been deterred from going towards G just because they've had struggles with the trip.
That's huge.
Yeah. They just didn't. I mean, the trip kind of all the Cypher info just made that so easy for GenG.
All the time in the world.
Yeah.
Even though the shots aren't the cleanest, they're able to step back, use that dash as well. Ion does end up getting the double. By that point, the reinforcements have arrived. And Meteor, phenomenal with the Guardian. GenG, just in general, phenomenal with Guardians. We do have another timeout here from FPX.
Two fairly early touch pauses in both rounds.
Yeah, it's fine with it, right? Did it what, 2-2 or 3-2 at the beginning?
Yeah, 3-2, yeah.
Yes, they do give a little bit of utility over to some of that trickery with the harbor smokes, but they're patient with the rest of it. They're just kind of playing fallback, not trying to get caught by any of the
I guess it's
FPX
something that you
utility,
can be saying in attack pause though,
sure
is that like
they're
you still
buying
have to
time
apply
for those
pressure
rotations to
towards
come
B
through
even
so
if you
far.
want to go towards A late round.
Pressure mounting.
Prove that you can disrespect the Cypher on B early. Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's not easy with this comp thing. It's really not.
Consider when you come into these series, FPX, yes, been playing a lot in the regular season.
I feel like you have to have a solution for the B main trip, because if not, you're just playing a fundamentally flawed comp. If you know that a team just doesn't want to come towards B main, then
yeah, no, they have to go. They gotta like, it is what someone just said in my chat now, said in my chat, like they gotta prove that they can go B.
Now needing to prove that they can also punch back when they're down.
Yeah, they're going up against the team that has shown time and time again that
even from the pistol, GenG had an answer to how they want to be split, so I think from pistol round they've probably been scared, oh, we can't really be split, or we shouldn't really be split. And we can't break the trap on B, so it's like, go A?
They try to take advantage of that, neural theft as well. In Meteor's back pocket, they can find one of those kills.
This is happening again.
Mid push, start this round.
He recons it.
Into the mid push. Last time they backed off of this, let's see if they're going to commit all the way to top mid or try to make a swing into market.
Rocket wanting to grab the orb.
Oh, there we go.
Knocked out around the corner.
It's so funny.
Fragment set here trying to stop them from
wow, they really heavy deny this. But this is what happens all the time. And this is the issue with FPX showing this before. The amount of times they tried to pressure market but actually go through middle was a lot. So GenG, after seeing that, after seeing the demo, as soon as they throw this here and they have info, they're so ready with 2 people over towards middle for this. This is a big example of just GenG looking pretty prepped because they've seen the demo of how it's played. How on earth is he out of here?
They take him down to 13 HP. Clear out on the recon, out Karen finding the catch. Berlin gonna be taken down. The spike gonna be spotted. Is grabbed up. Ion able to back away with this one. Now the pinch getting ready to come through. Lysor on the flank, but Karen.
This is a demo diff, right?
Being suspicious about
market pressure into mid. They did that before in the other game.
Lysor does take him down, but he
yeah.
GenG was just too on top.
5 HP.
I mean, there's so many diffs in this game. As comp diff, preparation diff, like...
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't think FPX should ever play this comp again. If they're gonna play a comp,
so sick.
Effectively.
Smoke, they look like they're blocking here, but it has a cubby in for you to sit in.
They're also not really playing it in a sense of like, they're not messing with rotations because they're not playing early pressure towards A. Like, you could go early pressure A, and then maybe go look at going towards B, like after you've got a bit of A control, but they're not even doing that.
That was FPX smoke?
All the way into the spawn of GenG on this round.
No way.
Finding some good value in some of these 1v1s.
How did he miss the smoke this bad?
FPX starts winning them, and GenG has to kind of freeze things, make sure
There's
they
not
don't
a
give
gap
up any
here.
more free kills. Get the info. Poor guy.
Guy's just dying
Don't do
midway
that to
through.
him.
It was 100% attack smoke? Oh my
We did have a
goodness.
replay in Pacific where it was just Meteor coughing
Well,
for about 10
that backfired
seconds,
then.
so.
Shout out to the heads up play sitting
Little
aside
callback.
him.
And again, this mid push out, this time using the Cascade. Try to buy some space, hoping that somebody from GenG was going to try to challenge. They could get the
And Karen was dead
numbers
already? Well, then
advantage
that's
with these
100% that. Damn, that's such a
Cascade
blunder,
over towards
bro.
market, and life's gonna
That's how they
The
lose
comp
their
is
big
great at
round.
denying vision, but
To an extent.
Don't
I mean,
actually
there's
get a lot
lots
of
already.
insight.
Able to
That's
exit
fine.
fast enough. Just get picked apart. Solid opener and not much damage found. Munchkin got
It's
tagged
so
earlier,
reliant
none
on
of the
taking
shots
mid
saved
as
life.
well. Like the
Getting the hits.
comp, I feel like. But the comp should be good at taking mid.
just keeping the pace slow.
yeah, no, for sure. Like they kind of have to go towards mid, but how do they finish around from
Taking
mid?
any
They
damage
can't
From mid,
because
yeah.
they've got
Backs
nothing to
out.
break anything. They
Gonna keep him honest.
They can never
That
feel
recon
comfortable
dart.
going
That
fast
trap wire.
after that.
How
For a
low
bit of a
can
cheeky
you go?
one. Cove coming through. There's a reveal and Lakia.
Yeah, even
able
with
to
the
break
cove to break
find the
that stuff, they're
headshot.
getting killed.
Toggle onto the cam for the dart reveal. Not found, but Ion
Hold
out
up.
wide. Does take out Meteor. The wild spray.
Three
not
people
delivering
here,
the
though.
elimination that he was looking for. His pawn gets cleared. Lakia covers that market approach. Kill found. Karen steadies the aim. Autumn gets taken down. Now it's all on Lysor to see what kind of damage he can deal. The answer is going to be none. Munchkin will fell him, and that's going to be now 11 rounds. GenG
That's
just
looking
two
kinda
away from
comfy.
extending us all the
Let's
way
see how
to
this
a
big
set.
fire on
The
this.
confidence
We've got
building
no
for
more
GenG
timeouts.
now. They're in full control of this defender side, not giving any space. No options for FPX.
because they're
that
not
look good.
pressuring
They're not
A.
able
GenG
to
can
get
always
some
just
of
be
those
top middle and
swing
market,
out
and
some of
it's
that
impossible
aggressive
to
play
get
that
anything
Foot
They're
from
just-
attempted
mid.
against them.
They're just
GenG,
not pressuring
very
like
disciplined so
anywhere.
far.
Like
Yeah,
other than
exactly.
middle.
Texture's hands
It's
in
just
that
take
mid spot.
middle and
They
then
haven't been
force
showing
into
any
somewhere,
pressure
and that's not
off
gonna
the rip
work.
towards mid. Trying to see if maybe they can catch.
By the time they
FPX
force, the
a
other
little
team's
bit
got all
off
the
guard. You do
information.
have
They
Yeah,
rotate,
Ion
it's just
exactly.
over.
Nightfall as well. Texture going on a little bit of lurk about with Karon to back him up. Right in the middle.
Look across for the one-way. Berlin.
Wow.
Not quite ready for
That's
it. Karon comes away with the kill.
An
gets himself
absolute
out.
shot.
Tap on the door. Munchkin waiting here, looking to try to play around this.
Even though
one-way
they lost
setup
a player,
or being taken.
This is looking like one of their
Well aware that
better.
There's multiple players now in this position. The Hunter Sphere going to be opened up. Lakia looking, finding, Autumn taken down. Life swing onto the corner, is able to find Texture, takes him out, sprays away, blind, and Munchkin goes down.
I'm using the ults into it. It definitely like that overall map control was better though.
Peeking forward,
They
but
actually pushed
doesn't
off
know
A.
where they're at. Doesn't know where this Yoru is going to end up. It's going to be right here on his site. He swings out Life. Looking for the
Dude,
4K,
he's
now
so
making it
good.
happen. Lakia
He's actually so
keeps it even
good.
at a 2v2. The double approach, the TP
He made
across.
a-
Checks the top of box.
I mean, he
Wants
made
to,
a
sees
3v5
nothing.
into a 2v2 on his own.
Dart right at the feet of Ion. Takes him down to 50 HP. Karon has the finisher. The alley-oop is there. Can't drag across, however. Lysor gets the better of him, but then Lakia
Great
swoops
reposition
in,
from Lakia though.
recovers the up. We'll get the defuse, and GenG will get themselves
I mean, that
up
was just
to
a
map
hero.
I
point.
think that's genuinely the best they could have done, and they still
Yeah.
didn't win the round.
Two crazy comebacks in a row.
You failed.
At least they're
It's
taking
starting
A
to feel
control
that
at the beginning now.
GenG
Yeah.
has really done their
Thing is, if
homework.
Lotus has anything to go by, they'll do the exact same
This
round this
round,
round, and GenG will probably have an
trying
answer
to take
for it.
matters into his
Yeah.
own hands. That is unbelievable.
And it's not to say that
Just-
GenG didn't
Yeah,
really have an
just saw
answer
him.
for it. They had 4
Just
there
saw
when they
him
were
in
going in.
time.
Ah, it's just
And a
individual.
huge win for Lakia there. It felt like Life was maybe going to ace the round. And Lakia was able to get the better of him, and now Texter's having fun. Now that's the scariest
Bro,
thing.
this guy. Dude, it's
Going
so
against GenG,
quiet,
so
man. When
Texture
GenG
is
wins
cackling.
round, it's
Be
an
back to
actual
mid.
library.
Like it.
Oh boy. Well, DC, if you ever want to make a Korean version of the Joker.
Revealing area.
Thank
I
you to the
definitely-
Cats, but look at this.
Hold up,
A
let's go,
pacey
bro, cool.
push out here from GenG. Munchkin up in hand. Not something we see every day, but now Life is going to be taken out. The back away as the paranoia flies through.
You
but
definitely can't
already
have a comp
GenG
that has like a set
immensely
weakness
satisfied with this advantage
and
to get themselves.
prove that it is a
Love the one and
weakness.
done.
Like that's pretty much
Space
what
and
they've
mid,
done.
and FPX seems
Like you
Yeah.
look at this
eager
comp, you go,
to
well,
try
it
to take
can't
for
break the
themselves.
trip, and
Just
then
gonna fall back,
they
rotate
don't
around.
prove that they
Only
can
the
break a
sniper
trip, so it's
utility
like,
on
well,
A. Feel
they
so
didn't
comfortable that
they
they
just
could
go away
rotate
thinking that they
time.
can never break a trip here.
A bit of exchange of util. Yeah, you get some
The thing is,
information
they
here.
could if they wanted
Sure.
to.
Yeah,
They
Cove,
could.
Cove,
In position, sees where that wall
and then you could
begins.
use Euro
Shoulder
clone,
can't quite get the
shoots
shot.
it,
Spray across, but Berlin
or just
returns fire. Able to find
circle
Lakia.
off with the
Ion
harvest
gets
stuff.
Munchkin. You're now creeping up. Paranoia
Yeah,
to try to
they
slow up
definitely
the
could.
approach.
They just aren't. I think that's God from yesterday. Wanna.
There's the reveal. Even ahead of that one, Meteor going to be taking down now.
But it's just nothing
Paron
convincing
dead.
to me.
It's all
Like
on
they could win
Texture,
the next 2 rounds like this
Off the
fashion,
rip,
but
not
I
really
still
mean
believe
much.
Gen showed us
Yeah.
Reloads the Phantom, the double push, the high-low is set up. And FPX will
Even the
finally
reason
give
for that
themselves
is
an
because
attack.
they think they proved it against
Round
Foot.
win. But still need 5 to
I
claw
think
back
so.
if they want to take this
I
to
think,
They were
overtime.
breaking Foot's trip,
A lot more
but
patient
I would say
FPX.
when I watched it, it wasn't
Even though they lose a
convincingly.
player
Like they
early,
were,
Oh, not at
they
all.
should have been punished the
Just
whole
waiting
time they're breaking
for
it.
those swings. Use this high
There was
tide.
no like
Take some
gameplay when they were
space.
trying to break it. Like the Euro clone would go in, it would like trigger the trip, but they would just get stopped to the point where they couldn't actually go
This time,
forward and
it
break
wasn't
the
like
trip. So
life in
like
the
they used
previous round.
pretty
He
much
didn't
that
see him
only
before the flash popped.
point of
His
doing
blind
it.
shot.
And I guess they don't really want to
Manages
invest
to catch
the
him with a
cove
strike.
Take over,
to break
Four
it.
also to try to work through here.
But then you're just telling them we're gonna go mid, and then we're probably going
Yeah.
to do a B split, and it's
Probably
like
going to be forcing into a market.
Yeah, just
but how this map rotates is like
the early
take
info
mid
battle.
short, great. And if you want to go B split, like by the
the
time you do
Cypher
0A pressure, like you're gonna have 2 guys top
Trying to
mid, 2
sense
guys
each other
market.
out. Texture now
You're
with
walking
that
into
op,
basically
so
4 people
aggressive
at a
on this
crunch zone
angle.
at any time.
Hoping to catch Autumn, but Autumn just holding his ground.
Trying to hold the angle. Closer and
Oh
closer. and
man,
Texture
that is nice
catches a
though.
glimpse.
Just ready for
much
every
mid for me.
single
Too
angle,
much.
every off angle.
Another
It was
early advantage here
impressive.
for the side of GenG. Squandered it in the previous round.
Okay, here
See
we
if
go.
FPX
Let's
will
see.
force those errors once again. Or if this will be where Sunset comes to an end.
They're already, and then the KO comes in, they can't do
Here on
anything.
the cam,
Yeah.
has the reveal, goes for the shot, swings out a little bit wider, repeats at Texture, finds his mark. Lysort taken down, but Lockheed traded out. Life able to find one. Now the double face here in mid. Texture splitting the difference, sends it whizzing right between the two.
Dude, they wanted to try break
push
it
the
over
tiles.
towards B, and the
Checking
KO
into the
ult
paint.
comes in.
Over towards A. Karan
Sick.
immediately backing out, hearing these footsteps coming, trying to reposition.
Hey, GenG played
Texture's
this
gonna
great.
hold the link angle.
Meteor still
30
stacking at the
seconds left.
Paranoia to try to slow him up now. The smoke as well.
GenG played a
invested.
great FPX.
Cove coming through.
Yeah, they,
Texture anticipating this flanking from behind. Relies on
Hold
Munchkin.
up.
It ends up hitting the fake out, and Life ends up hitting 2 shots.
Hold up.
2 quick kills. Spots out Karan.
Time 15.
Finds the kill, they're running out of
Whoa,
time.
what a shot, bro.
Player standing.
Better do it.
Getting
All
the
comms
ace.
come in that he's low.
21 HP. There's the reveal. The cyber cage.
Oh,
thrown up.
no, he
needs
makes
to get
the
spike.
sound.
He needs to get the plan. Just enough time.
Just time.
The reveal. He's playing for the ace. He's playing for the win, but he cannot find it.
Okay.
Meteor
I mean,
just
Life had a
slows
good
it
game as
down.
well, but yeah, they needed a lot there. Shout out to GenG. This was nice though.
Sunset out of the way, Ascent on the horizon.
The
action will continue. Don't go anywhere.
The util over towards B, the KO util was just
That
pretty
works.
strong, and the Cypher util was just too much.